Alex Azar, the White House's choice to become the second Health and Human Services Secretary in less than a year, began his Senate confirmation hearing Tuesday morning with Democrats delivering a broadside about his drug industry ties, though the attack has seemingly little chance of halting his path toward joining the president's cabinet. During the opening of the hearing before the Senate Finance Committee, the panel's top Democrat took a strong swipe at both the president's judgment and Azar's recent history as a top executive of Eli Lilly. The same Donald Trump who said almost exactly 1 year ago that price-hiking drug companies were getting away with murder has nominated a drug company executive with a documented history of raising prescription drug prices to captain the administration's health care team, Sen. Ron Wyden, D.O.R., said. But such naysaying was outweighed by superlatives from the committee's Republicans and the two HHS secretaries under the previous GOP administration, as well as by Azar's polished performance in the witness chair. As he did during a courtesy hearing in late November before another Senate committee, Azar cited drug prices among 4 issues he would treat as HHS priorities if confirmed. Reiterating that drug prices are too high, he said he favors fostering different incentives for pharmaceutical companies in setting list prices, along with greater competition from generic drugs and biosimilars. Still, he said, there is not one action that all of a sudden fixes this. Tommy Thompson and Mike Leavitt, both former governors who served under George W. Bush, co-wrote a strong endorsement of Azar this week in an op-ed published in The Hill. The two then introduced Azar as the hearing started, with both lauding his qualities when they were his boss as HHS. The two former secretaries and other Republicans have focused on the fact that Azar would come to the job with greater working knowledge of the sprawling agency, with its budget of more than $1.1 trillion and far-flung staff of nearly 80,000, than many of his predecessors. During Bush's 2 terms, Azar spent 4 years as the department's general counsel, then 2 years as deputy secretary. I don't know there is a person who has been nominated who is in position to hit the ground running like Alex Azar, Leavitt said. Early Tuesday, HHS officials highlighted a flattering ladder about their potential boss, written by a bipartisan pair of former Senate Majority Leaders, Republican Bill Frist and Democrat Tom Daschle. While at HHS, the two wrote, Azar made difficult decisions even when opposed by powerful industries. As for the critique that he would be too aligned with drug manufacturers, they wrote, we agree that he should be questioned carefully and closely on his industry connections. However, Alex's history suggests that he is not afraid to take on tough issues and be fair, impartial, and focused on patients. We are hopeful that Alex's in-depth knowledge of the pharmaceutical industry will be a positive attribute when addressing the complicated issue of drug pricing. His nomination has drawn support from leading organizations across the healthcare realm.